Hey everyone, BS Gamer here, welcoming you back to another episode of Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. In the last episode, we obtained the Knight's Emblem, and in this episode, we're going to go back to the airship and see what awaits us. But before we do that, I want to make note of a couple things. First of all, make sure you have a save file saved right here on this island before you head back to the airship, because once you head back, there's no way you can get back here. So if you miss an enemy, if you have a save file here that you did not override, you can just come back here to the save file, no problem, and get that enemy. So yeah, make sure you have a save file here, don't override it. In this case, I'm using the third slot here. I'm just going to use the other two for saving the game from time to time. For the time being, at least. Also, I apologize for how loud the music was in the last episode. You could barely hear my voice, so I actually changed the music and sound effects volume down from high to medium, and we'll see if that helps. And we need to make sure that everyone's healed up. And I probably should have healed with Wedge, but whatever. Yeah, let's head on back. Oh, I forgot, there's a healing pot here. Never mind, we didn't even need to heal. So once you're ready, you can talk to this soldier here and be on your way. Congratulations, Prince Ceodore. Are you ready to return to Baron Castle? Yes. How's it feel, Ceodore? Sir? How's it feel to be a knight? I'm not sure what to say, sir. Of course you aren't. The Knight's Emblem is just a name. You risked your life in there to obtain a mummified rat tail. Have you figured it out yet, boy? You don't become a knight just because you obtained the emblem. Retrieving it was simply a test of your resolve. You've only arrived at the start of your journey. There is yet a long road ahead before you truly belong to the Red Wings. Yes, sir. Amazing, Prince Ceodore. I can't wait to see you become a paladin and follow in your father's footsteps. I haven't made up my mind about becoming a paladin yet. Why not, my lord? With the blood from King Cecil and Queen Rosa, surely you could be... Incoming attack! Calm down, soldier. You call yourself a knight of the Red Wings? But Captain! We have monsters, countless swarms of them. What? Here they come! Brace yourself, Ceodore. And we have two gargoyles here. They're not that hard. Just attack them and heal, and you should be able to win. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, no, I don't think this works on any boss at all. Here, let's do a band here. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Oh, and just a reminder, if you've been following my playthrough exactly so far, you should have some extra equipment stripped from Biggs and Wedge. Just make sure you have some extra equipment. You'll see why. Just a little later. Yeah, we definitely stripped some equipment because Biggs is already in trouble. And he's dead. Lovely. Whatever, I really don't care about his experience. As long as Ceodore's alive at the end of it, we should be fine. Well, as long as anyone's alive, we're fine, but it's best if you give Ceodore the experience. That's why I'm not even going to bother bringing Biggs back, even though he has powerful black magic. Look at that, Ceodore gained 2 levels from that fight. And learned Raise. Pretty easy boss fight, just make sure you heal up, because these guys do hit kind of hard, especially on the waning moon phase. God, how can there be so many of them? Smoke is coming from Baron's direction. From Baron? Full speed ahead! Prince Ceodore! Yeah, this is not looking good for the Red Wings. Oh look, Red Baron Castle. There's the King of Barons, Cecil Harvey. And the Queen of Baron, Rosa Farrell. Rosa Joan Farrell. My liege, a large horde of monsters is headed this way. What? But their numbers weren't supposed to be dwindling. You stay here, Rosa. Protect Rosa for me. Yes, sir. Cecil. Don't worry about me. Just stay right here for me. Where are they coming from? We don't know, sir. There are so many of them. All of you, stay on your guard right here. Yes, sir. We'll guard the throne with our lives, sir. What? We've got... Okay, these are gargoyles. Actually, the enemies we were fighting in the battle with Ceodore actually were not gargoyles, so my bad. These guys are the gargoyles. And as you can see, Cecil's pretty powerful still. They've already made their way inside the castle. So now we have Cecil in our control. And here's his equipment. He's got some pretty good equipment. In fact, I'm going to strip him of all of his equipment here except for the King's Sword, because he's the only one who can equip that. The Luster Shield, Helm, Knight's Armor, and Gauntlets are all going to be pretty good for Ceodore. So my plan is, once I get to a certain point in this chapter, I'm going to remove all that equipment from Cecil and give him all the extra equipment I took from Biggs and Wedge. but not right now. And new moon. That is not a good moon phase. And here's another forced encounter. We've got a zoo and some cockatrices. Can we rerow these guys? Yes, we can. Let's take these guys out real quick. They're pretty easy. You can see the cockatrices are either missing or only hurting Cecil for 1 damage. Same with the zoo, actually. Well, he did hurt him for 7 damage with the second attack, but most of the enemies here are really easy. I am not a big fan of the new moon phase because it lowers white magic. And it raises special abilities like jump, things like that. So in my opinion, this is the worst moon phase that you can have. In fact, that reminds me, I think I forgot to purchase more tents. Because when you use a tent, it'll help change the moon phase every time you use it, so it's always nice to have some extra tents. The castle gate is secured, and yet monsters are within the keep. Probably because they're flying in. You know? So that would be my guess. And there is a save point here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick. And again, make sure you don't save over the file where you have Ceodore on that island where the Adamant Grotto is. So you're gonna want to come over here to the east tower right here. Grab all the chests. There's Hermes Sandals, which will cast haste if you use it in a battle. We've got Hydras here. They're pretty easy. Again, pretty much all the enemies here are pretty easy. I think there's one that might give you a little bit of trouble, but shouldn't be that bad. Believe it or not, this is actually one of my favorite parts of this game. Because I love the boss theme. And the items we just picked up, we got a red fang, which will unleash a powerful fire-based attack. We've got an ether. Yeah. Some pretty good treasure to get here. Echo Herbs. Heavenly Wrath, that'll cast a Thundaga spell if used in battle. Ah! Ooh, we've got an ogre here. pretty easy. Just attack him. You'll be fine. King Cecil! Get inside the keep. It's too dangerous here. Yes, my liege. And, we've got more chests here. A remedy that'll heal all status ailments. A bomb crank that'll cast the Fira spell if used in battle. And 500 gil. And I believe that is it. At least up here. So yeah, you're just gonna want to head right back downstairs. And there actually is something in the basement here. So what you're gonna want to do, go all the way to the end of this room and find new enemies. We've got Rakes and Revenants. I think that's how you pronounce it, or Revenant. I don't know. They're pretty easy. Come on, let me attack. There we go. Anyways, you want to come over here to this soldier and get a remedy. Now you can go down there to where the Odin's or the old King of Baron's throne room is, but there's nothing there, so don't bother. Ooh, we've got bombs here. Make sure that's Libra. Auto battle really does speed things up. Oh crud, uh-oh. Okay, never mind, didn't do that much. And yeah, you can't go back into that secret passage right there. It's blocked off. You can't go back there at all. And I guess we'll save again just so we don't have to do all that again. So now that we're done on the right side, you're going to want to go over to the left here, and this area actually would have been blocked off early if you tried to go to the left first. So you want to go to the right first. Are you okay? I am sorry, my liege. And we've got a Centaur Knight here. This is the one enemy here that actually hits kind of hard, so you're going to want to kill this guy right away. Don't use Libra on it, it's not worth it. Actually, that's not that bad, but still, I recommend just getting rid of it. And yeah, you can't go... Yeah, there would be a soldier right there, just like there's a soldier right here, and because of that, you won't be able to go anywhere. You can go down here into the Black Mage and White Mage study areas, but there's nothing there. You're going to want to go to the left here. Cecil! Rosa! I'm coming with you. No, you can't. I will not let you put yourself in danger. That's what I'd like to say to you, Cecil. Wouldn't having a white mage by your side help you devote your full attention to fighting? Yeah, it would. Fair enough, but I want you to make me a promise. If worst comes to worst, I want you to run. Run and survive. And leave you to die? Yes, for Ceodore's sake. I will. And we just got Rosa. Pretty good white mage. So let's look at her equipment. She's got a healing staff, Sage's Miter, Sage's Surplice, Rune Armlet, all pretty good equipment. And let's see, is this where we go for abilities? Yes, so she has Blessing. It's just like Prey in the 3D version of Final Fantasy IV. It'll give all allies a free HP and MP heal. And aim, it'll basically give Rosa a 100% hit rate for bow attacks. And speaking of which, Cecil has the same setup as the previous game as well. He has cover, it takes damage in place of an ally. Yeah, you'll see some characters from the previous game who have different abilities in this game. Actually, you'll see one see the difference real soon. So that's what it was. The monsters came from the air. Cecil, look! The moon! Ooh, the second moon has come back. Some of these characters look familiar, huh? Is that Golbez's? Why now of all times? Cid Polendina, airship engineer of Baron. You're damn late, Cecil. What have you been doing this whole time? I'm glad to see you safe, Cid. Of course I am. I haven't slowed down that much, you know. What I'd like to know, though, is where these monsters came from out of the blue. I wish I knew. Where's Ceodore? He's on an expedition with the Red Wings to obtain the Knight's Emblem. He ain't back yet? There's no need to worry. Biggs is there to take care of him. Well then, I guess we'd better do something about this place ourselves. Wouldn't want to spoil his celebration banquet. And we just got the engineer, Cid, to join the party. Now, Cid... sucks. He really does. He is worse than the original game because his speed is ridiculously low. And all of his other stats aren't that good either. So, let me show you his abilities. He has Analyze, which will uncover the enemy's HP and weak points. It's multi-targeting. This right here is a new ability, Risk Strike, a risky attack that causes massive damage if it hits. So, a Risk Strike will do more damage than attack, but it's not always guaranteed to hit, so it's basically trading in more strength for less accuracy. This ability, it's not that good in the PSP version, but this ability actually works more often in the 3D version, so it's actually worth using in this version of the game. Yeah, there's another save point here. I highly recommend you save here, but we're not gonna save yet. I want to run around a little bit and fight some more enemies. You can still run into enemies here. You won't hear the boss theme anymore, though. You'll hear the regular battle theme once you get into a battle. Ooh, look at that. Goblins. And Domovoids all over the place. I'm gonna show off Blessing here, and Risk Strike. We'll do it on a Domovoid, why not? Yeah, Blessing is a decent ability. And yeah, it didn't exactly work. Alright. And it didn't hit again. Risk Strike, by the way, is a special ability that is affected by the moon phase, so abilities like this are more powerful if the moon phase is in a new moon phase. And well, apparently that ability doesn't want to work. Sid! Yeah, I just don't like Sid. He's so slow. And his abilities aren't that good. I'm just gonna attack here. Yeah, there's a boatload of enemies that you can find here. And I highly recommend you fight all of the enemies here before leaving. Ooh, here's two new enemies, Bloodbones and Liliths. Let's see if Risk Strike actually works this time. Both of these enemies are weak to fire, by the way, although it's not really going to come in handy for this part because we don't have any black mages. Oh, great. Oh, it missed. Good. Yep. And of course, Sid missed again. And we have learned a band skill, Machine Break. You learn bands by battling with certain characters at the same time while they're in your party. And we have just learned Machine Break. This is a band used by Cecil and Sid. And as you can see, there's actually another band we're about to learn here with Cecil and Rosa. As you can see here, we have 3 more battles that we need to do before we can learn that band. And bands actually level up in this version. This is not the case in the PSP version. The more you power up a band, either the more powerful it is or the less MP it's going to cost. So I'm going to run around and power up some of these bands here. By the way, in the PSP version, you get bands by inputting certain commands. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to cut out that battle because there was a pop-up that I did not want to appear. I completely forgot to turn pop-ups off before recording. But yeah, as I was about to say, in order to use bands, in the PSP version, you need to hit band on the battle menu, then input certain commands for the characters that you want to use the band with in order to get that band. You only need to do that one time, and then once you do it, you'll get the band, and then you'll be able to select it from the band battle menu. But in this version, you just have to battle a certain amount of times with these characters, and eventually you'll get the band. You'll be able to level them up in this version. Alright, let me see if I can get Risk Strike to work here. It's probably not going to. Oh, it actually did this time. Nice job, Sid. So I just did 2 battles here, and every time you do a battle, that number will go down by 1. That represents how many battles you need to do in order to obtain a band or level up a band. But there actually is a faster way to level up a band. And here are cave bats, by the way. And I'm going to show you how. By using bands, you'll actually be able to level up bands faster by using them. So here's Machine Break. God, I hate these bats. And we got Holy Blade, and we already leveled up Machine Break. See, if you use a band in battle, you'll be able to level up bands faster. If you recall, we actually needed 2 more battles to level up Machine Break, but we already leveled it up, and we already leveled Machine Break up a little bit on our way to level 3. So whenever you use a band, I'm pretty sure it adds as 2 battles counted when you use it. I might be wrong. I'm going to test it out here. I'm going to use Holy Blade in the next fight. And see how it affects the band leveling up. This is a pretty good time to use Holy Blade, because it's Holy Elemental and it's really gonna mess up the Blood Bones here. Oh man, yeah, that's brutal. That's a pretty good band. Oh, come on. Now, the Liliths can be a little annoying. Whoa, it actually lowered it all the way to 6. Wow. Yeah, if I didn't use Holy Blade in that battle, I would actually need 9 more battles instead of 6 to level up Holy Blade. Yeah, when you use bands in battle, you'll level them up faster. So make sure you take advantage of that. And here's the West Tower that leads to Cecil's room. There's nothing in there, and you can't sleep in Cecil's room for a free HP and MP restore, unlike the previous game. And let me double check. Is that all I need to do here? I'm just looking at my notes here. I actually forgot a couple of chests here. This is the 2nd floor of the East Tower. You can get a high potion here, and a Bacchus's wine. Yeah, I think that just about does it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. In the next episode, we'll see what awaits us in the Barren Castle and see if we can get rid of all these enemies. See you guys then.